Here's the chillTV headline news most affecting Chilliwack this week. A Chinook ban on the Fraser River, fishing derby helping clean up the Vedder, the parents' input, our decisions on dress codes, staying in the closet, and planning for post-traumatic stress injuries for the heroes protecting the public. And thanks for watching. We're committed to providing the local news and the news that impacts our audience in Chilliwack and surrounding areas, such as Agassiz, Harrison, Cultus Lake, Yarrow, and Hope. In addition to the most important news of the week, we'll be providing you with weather for the week and key sports information brought to you by Scott McVetty, who has kindly jumped in, not only providing our sportscast today, he wrote it. All right, Chilliwack, let's go. But before we do, I'd like to welcome our guest anchor this week, Debora Soutar. Now, our top story. Recent assessments on Chinook salmon from the Fraser River system have found that the fish are in danger of disappearing. So DFO has shut down the Fraser River to recreational salmon fishing till at least August 23rd. DFO will then reassess the situation to see if they will reopen the fishing season at that time. And in more fishing news, the Chilliwack Vedder River Cleanup Society was busy last weekend. The society thanking Chad Hammond of Chilliwack Dart and Tackle for donating the proceeds from their winter steelhead fishing derby to the Chilliwack Vedder River Cleanup Society. That check for $870 means most of the costs associated with the BC Rivers Day celebration will be covered by anglers that fish the river. Now, pictured here is the director, Mark Klein, as he surveys the haul of garbage that was brought in by the super dedicated group of volunteers who came out on a rainy and windy, damp Saturday morning for the spring cleanup. And that bin was filled to the brim.
Just weeks after a heated Chilliwack school board meeting over school dress codes became a hot topic, another twist, public input. While sides were taken over the issue, from concerns of showing too much during class from faith-based trustees to stating that parents and students should make their own choices and trustees should stay out of students' closets, there has been an online call for your opinion. Spearheaded by school trustee Willow Reichelt, an online thought exchange has been set up for your comments. You can access that through the trustees' Facebook page.
This past week, the Minister of Public Safety and Emergency Preparedness, the Honourable Ralph Goodale, and the Minister of Health, the Honourable Jeanette Pettipas-Taylor, announced the release of supporting Canada's public safety personnel. It's an action plan on post-traumatic stress injuries. Public safety personnel put their lives on the line daily to help others be safe. The nature of that work exposes them to tough and traumatic events, and they do take its toll. That includes everyone from paramedics to firefighters, police to search and rescue crews. The plan will support research, prevention, early intervention, stigma reduction, care and treatment for all types of public safety personnel, and that's all across the country. BC Search and Rescue took to social media to praise that plan. And when we come back, a new plan for population growth in the Popcom-Bridal Falls region.
The best thing about Hofstede's is their endless supply of muffins and cinnamon buns.
Back in 1998, the Fraser Valley Regional District Official Community Plan, OCP, guided growth in Popcom and Bridal Falls from a population of 900 people to a community of 1,600. The job of the next OCP moves from community building to integration. The 2019 plan, now in draft form for public review, will guide new development to ensure that it integrates successfully with the existing community. The FVRD Electoral Area D needs your input to be sure planners are on the right track. They're holding an open house Wednesday, April 24th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Rosedale Traditional School. You can view the plan and comment online at the FVRD website.
Last week, Chad McPherson from the Mount Cheatham Alliance presented the Fraser Valley Healthcare Foundation with a check of $1,200 to help residents of Bradley Center. Bradley Center is a residential care facility at Chilliwack General Hospital that provides 24-hour nursing care in a secure environment for those with complex care needs. Residents are able to participate in recreation and activity programming, and that includes weekly programs, gardening, crafts, bowling, and entertainers. The Fraser Valley Healthcare Foundation raises funds for vital equipment and programming funded or endorsed by the Fraser Health Authority, and it serves communities like Abbotsford, Mission, Chilliwack, Hope, Agassiz, and Harrison Hot Springs.
On Sunday, May 26th, communities across BC will participate in the annual MS Walk to raise funds and improve the lives of Canadians living with multiple sclerosis. The annual MS Walk will be at Vedder Park in Chilliwack. You can choose from a variety of routes, including a wheelchair-accessible route for participants using mobility aids. More information is available online at mswalks.ca. Canada has one of the highest rates of MS in the world.
As many students prepare for final exams, Fraser Health is reminding them to get help if they're starting to feel stressed, and this as the school year is winding down. The warning signs, they include anxiety, irritability, decreased energy, appetite changes, sleep disturbance, social withdrawal, and digestive problems. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, isolated, or alone, or you just want to talk to somebody, the Fraser Health Crisis Line is available 24 hours a day by calling 604-951-8855.
More Fraser Valley sightings of Aquaman and Game of Thrones star Jason Momoa. He has been spotted in Harrison Mills, Maple Ridge, Mission, and the Othello Tunnels. Apple TV is filming a new media TV series called C. Creative BC and local production crews are not saying much about the project. Thanks to Maria Vitalivna for responding to chillTV's call for pictures. Momoa has been spotted at a few local pubs during downtime. And when we come back from a short break, sports this week with Scott McVetty, a realtor with RE/MAX NIDA Realty.
I love to shop here. I shop here because I like the way that that's all been presented, the fresh fruit, the vegetables, the multiple selection, and they've got my favorite, German food. I love the atmosphere. I love the people that are around here. So friendly. I love the way that it's all kind of country. It's perfect.
Hi everyone, I'm thrilled to be doing sports this week on chillTV's News of the Week with Don Lehn. On April 11th, the Chilliwack Chiefs Hockey Club announced the appointment of Brad Rahalla as the associate coach and assistant general manager for the team. Rahalla was already a member of the Chilliwack Chiefs staff and director of player personnel and assistant coach. This will mark the 10th year of experience in coaching at both bantam and junior levels. Rahalla says, "I'm extremely excited for this opportunity to expand my role with the Chilliwack Chiefs. I have so much respect for this organization." The Chiefs finished the season off as BCHL regular season champions, but exited the playoffs in a second-round defeat to the hands of the Prince George Spruce Kings. April 13th was a big night for Chilliwack mixed martial arts fans. Local fighter Sabah, the Persian warrior Vedder, took on American Juwan Owens in the main event at the Rise 3 Fighting Championships, which were held over at the Landing Sports Complex. It just wasn't Vedder's night, as Owens won in a 3-round split decision, which improves his record to 17-13, while Vedder drops to a record of 11-6. But it wasn't all bad news for the hometown fighters. Chilliwack's Jamie Siraj took on Toronto's Gabe Sagman in a bantamweight bout. Siraj improves to a 7-2 record in a 3-round unanimous decision. This event marks a milestone as the city of Chilliwack had imposed a ban on hosting MMA events in any municipal facility for the last 13 years. No word yet on whether this is a permanent or a temporary lift on the ban. Until now, most MMA events have been held at Chiacton Hall. Now, normally we focus on local sports, but this achievement certainly deserves at least a passing mention. For you golf fans, Tiger Woods has won the Masters Golf Tournament on Sunday at a rainy Augusta National. This marks what is arguably the greatest career comeback in the history of golf. Nearly a decade after injuries and scandals had derailed his game, maybe the old Tiger Wood is back. 43-year-old Woods shot a final round score of 70 to finish 13 under par. Sunday's victory was Woods' 5th green jacket since 1997 and his first since 2005. This marks Woods' 15th major victory, which brings him to within 3 of the record held by Jack Nicklaus. Those will be an extremely tough 3 for Woods to win, but this June, once again, all eyes will be on Tiger in Pebble Beach at the U.S. Open. And that's it for sports in Chilliwack and around the world. Back to you, Don.
And if April showers bring May flowers, then we can expect a bouquet. Showers on and off for the next week, although we may see sunny breaks on Easter Saturday and Sunday with highs of 17. And Deborah, I want to thank you for being our guest anchor. Now, tell me a little bit about the Hope Slough Tour.
Thanks, Don. The Hope Slough Tour is on Saturday, April 27th, hosted by Watershed Watch Salmon Society. The paddle starts at Reeves Road on Yale Road and ends at the Scout Hall on Hope River Road. The event runs from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can paddle your own canoe or kayak, or cheer on the paddlers from the roadside. There will be food and drink at the end.
And thanks for watching chillTV's News of the Week. Thanks especially to our 2 guests this week, Deborah Soutar and Scott McVetty. We really appreciate the energy and vibe that you guys brought. Now, if you would like to share the spotlight, and even if you've never been on camera before, we want your enthusiasm. Send us a note to news@chilltv.ca with your CV, and if you have it, send a link to some video. And if there's something in Chilliwack in the Eastern Fraser Valley you feel we should be reporting on, send us an email again, news@chilltv.ca. That's the news this week. I'm Don Lehn.